you Golden Eagles. You listen to Southern Miss today on Southern Miss Radio. I'm your Wednesday host, Raven Payne. We got a great show coming up and a great interview on the Southern Miss Recreational Sports Center, also known as the Payne Center. Do not leave too quickly because April Jordan will share some information that you don't want to miss.
Sponsorship for Southern Miss Today comes from Mississippi Beverages. Mississippi Beverages provides water, water coolers, and coffee service throughout South Mississippi. Take half of your weight in pounds. That's how many ounces of water you need a day. Mississippi Beverages can help you reach that goal by delivering fresh water to your door. To get more information or to set up a cooler and water delivery, you can call Mississippi Beverages at 601-271-2420, or you can find them online. Sponsorship comes from American Graphics. Located at 8 Commercial Warehouse Drive in Hattiesburg, American Graphics provides custom screen printing and embroidery. They can be reached by phone at 601-602-2277, and the website is goamericangraphics.com. American Graphics, printing at its finest.
Welcome back on USM campus. As of right now, Career Services is hosting a business career fair. Organizations from all over the country come to share their opportunities with our students. It will be in Sienna Hall. It will end at 1:30 p.m. Career Services will also be hosting another career fair. Organizations from all over the country once again come to share opportunities with our students and alumni. This will happen Thursday, March the 2nd at 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. in the Thad Cochran Center Grand Ballroom. All professionals and preparation workshops and seminars will be held in person. A recording will be posted on our PIP website after each workshop. Students who are unable to attend in person can view the recording and complete a post-workshop survey to receive credit for attendance. Registration is required to attend, limit of 35 students per workshop. Students who attend will receive an Eagle Dining meal card for a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. Register today. This will happen on Thursday, March the 2nd at 12 o'clock p.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. in the J.B. George Building, room 142. In our Hattiesburg news, Emmanuel Baptist Church is hosting a council benefit concert Saturday night. This event features Catherine Herron, who has previously done concerts to raise money for cancer patients. This year, all proceeds will go directly to the Pink Ribbon Foundation to help people fighting cancer right here in the Pine Belt. The concert will be at Emmanuel Baptist Church starting at 5 p.m. located at the 510 Weathersby Road. I repeat, 510 Weathersby Road in Hattiesburg. In Jefferson Davis County School District held a program Tuesday to highlight facility upgrades for community members, school board members, and everybody involved. Jefferson Davis County School District Superintendent Isaac Ike Haynes says it's been a group effort highlighting projects like the nurses station, cafeteria, administration building, and the high school entrance. Haynes said it's not for the adults, instead, it's to keep the district's motto, children first, at the forefront of people's minds. Haynes said these projects are just the beginning. He wants to do more projects soon. In Tempe, Greece, a passenger train and an oncoming freight train collided in a ferry wreck in northern Greece early Wednesday, killing 26 people and injuring at least 85, fire service officials said. Multiple cars derailed and at least 3 burst into flames at the collision near Tempe. Hospital officials said in the nearby city of Larissa said at least 25 people had serious injuries. Dozens of ambulances were involved in the rescue effort. Officials said even the Army has been contacted to assist. The rail operative said the northbound passenger train from Athens to Thessaloniki had about 350 passengers on board when the collision occurred. We'll be right back with sports and weather after a word from our sponsors.
Sponsorship for Southern Miss Today comes from Mississippi Beverages. Mississippi Beverages provides water, water coolers, and coffee service throughout South Mississippi. Take half of your weight in pounds. That's how many ounces of water you need a day. Mississippi Beverages can help you reach that goal by delivering fresh water to your door. To get more information or to set up a cooler and water delivery, you can call Mississippi Beverages at 271-2420, or you can find them online.
Are you in a hurry? Well, I am. But as a paralyzed veteran, I had to overcome incredible challenges just to regain my independence and return to work. Finding a parking space shouldn't be one of them. Illegally parking in spaces reserved for people with disabilities is not only wrong, it's against the law. So please, think twice before pulling into a reserved parking spot. Even if it's just for a minute, it's 60 seconds too long. This has been a public service announcement from United Spinal Association.
And we're back on USM Sports. 3 days after being crowned Sun Belt regular season champions, 3 players and head coach Jay Lanier picked up all Sun Belt honors in a release by the conference office. The awards were voted upon the league's 14 head coaches. Southern Miss head coach Jay Latner was named the Joe Gottfried Coach of the Year after producing one of the best turnaround stories in the NCAA Division basketball history. Latner's Golden Eagles has racked up 25 wins after finishing with a 7 season ago. The 18-win swing is too shy of tying a record for the best turnaround in NCAA history that Iowa State set during the 2021-2022 season. Southern Miss also set numerous records under Latner's coaching this season. Junior guard Austin Crowley was named the Sun Belt Newcomer of the Year after finishing the regular season as Southern Miss leading scorer. He was also picked up first-team All-Sun Belt honors. Graduate forward Felipe Haas was named second-team All-Sun Belt, while senior forward DeAndre Pinkney earned a third-team All-Sun Belt honors. It is the first time since the 1887-88 season where 3 Golden Eagles led in the all-conference teams. The Golden Eagles will head down to Pensacola, Florida, later this week ahead of the Hercules Tire Sun Belt Conference Men's Basketball Championship, set to take place February the 28th through March the 6th at the Pensacola Bay Center. Southern Miss softball teams head to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, for an evening matchup against the number 9 Crimson Tide after 4-0 weekend at the Hub City Challenge at the Southern Miss Softball Complex, February 24th through the 26th. To keep up with all the Golden Eagles sports activities, head on over to southernmiss.com. And our weather still quite warm and humid out there on Wednesday, but not seeing much fog development this morning. Not seeing much development of anything today thanks to our continuing warm and humid and fairly cloudy pattern, but it will soon change as a front finally moves through the area. This will bring us a few hours where severe weather will be possibly Thursday night to Friday morning. Next, we have James Jones discuss the 761st Tank Battalion. Check it out.
Sponsorship for Southern Miss Today comes from Mississippi Beverages. Mississippi Beverages provides water, water coolers, and coffee service throughout South Mississippi. Take half of your weight in pounds. That's how many ounces of water you need a day. Mississippi Beverages can help you reach that goal by delivering fresh water to your door. To get more information or to set up a cooler and water delivery, you can call Mississippi Beverages at 601-271-2420, or you can find them online. Southern Miss Student Media is how USM communication students put their education into action. The student prints, Southern Miss Radio, SMTV, and SM2 Creative are the media properties operated by Southern Miss Student Media. You can get your share of the more than $600 million USM brings to the area with help from Southern Miss Student Media. To find out more about how to reach the USM audience, email sm2sales@usm.edu.
Next, we have a Jim Jones discussion, the 761st Tank Battalion. Check it out on our Mississippi Moments.
This is Mississippi Moments, produced by the Center for Oral History and Cultural Heritage at the University of Southern Mississippi and supported by the Mississippi Humanities Council. I'm Bill Ellison. In March of 1942, the first African-American Armored Combat Unit was formed at Camp Claiborne, Louisiana. James Jones of Laurel discusses the history of the 761st Tank Battalion.
There had been a lot of articles written in the 2 leading black newspapers, and they had talked about black soldiers not being fully used to their capacity and used in combat. The results of that, Mr. Roosevelt had went to the president and got the president to organize or have the Department of the Army organize a combat outfit. And one of them was the 761st Tank Battalion. General Eisenhower took position that black soldiers were not combat material. And it was his policy to use them basically on service outfits. And they were used mostly for PR's sake. However, he had to contend with General Patton. And General Patton had heard about the 761st Tank Battalion. And he had seen the 761st was formed, I think, the year previously in Texas on maneuvers. He told him he wanted that tank battalion, that black outfit. And they sent it over.
To hear more, visit MississippiMoments.org or just like us on Facebook. Mississippi Moments is supported by the Mississippi Humanities Council. The humanities are for everyone.
What a great Mississippi Moments. Before we get into our guest for today, check out some sponsored messages.
Sponsorship for Southern Miss Today comes from Mississippi Beverages. Mississippi Beverages provides water, water coolers, and coffee service throughout South Mississippi. Take half of your weight in pounds. That's how many ounces of water you need a day. Mississippi Beverages can help you reach that goal by delivering fresh water to your door. To get more information or to set up a cooler and water delivery, you can call Mississippi Beverages at 601-271-2420, or you can find them online. When you or your business sponsors programming on WUSM, you are getting more than recognition for your product. You are also gaining the appreciation of our audience who understands that your sponsorship provides their favorite programming. And research shows that the audience is more likely to patronize your business, too. In addition, the cost of sponsoring programming on WUSM is tax deductible. To learn more, call 601-266-4287.
Now, please give a warm Golden Eagle welcome to April Jordan. Hey, April, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Thank you, April, for being a guest on Southern Miss Today. Please introduce yourself so we can get to know who you are and who you represent.
Absolutely. Well, I am the Assistant Director of Marketing with Southern Miss Campus Recreation. As you said, the Payne Center. That's what a lot of people know us as. And yeah, I just do all things marketing, making sure everybody knows about all the great opportunities they have that they can come get involved in and all the fun stuff going on campus.
Great. My last name is Payne.
Oh.
How did the Payne Center get its name?
It got its name, actually, we had two benefactors who were partners in paying initially for the creation of the building. And so they were brothers.
Oh.
And so that was the Payne family. And so it was named after them. Yes.
Oh, hopefully closely related or something.
Yes, you have to look into that.
What does the Payne Center embody for students and staff?
It actually, the Payne Center is a place that you can come outside of your class time or in staff hours for staff and faculty to come and just have a place to unwind, de-stress. We like to say healthy bodies, healthy minds. We want you to be able to interact and meet people, be able to involve yourself in things that are healthy, safe activities that you maybe wouldn't have always had an opportunity to do up till now. So there's a variety of things. I like to say there truly is something for everyone. If working out is not your thing, and we hope that everyone will give it a chance, a healthy lifestyle is always great, but there are so many fun things, basketball, climbing our rock wall, swimming in our indoor heated swimming pool, trying and playing a game of racquetball. I mean, I'd never played that before I was a student here, and so just getting to come and get to experience that, just so many things that you can get involved in for free as a student. You don't even pay to come in and use our facility. It's already in your tuition. So we encourage students to come check it out, supplement your education when you're outside of the classroom hours, meet people, and just really use that as a de-stress tool.
With you being like the marketing of the Payne Center, do you think it's ever been like a hard challenge for you being in that position?
Oh, well, of course. Marketing is always evolving. And yes, students, you guys are constantly changing how you want to receive your news. I mean, I wish we could just stick to one thing, but it's not that easy, is it? So trying to stay on top of where you're going to get news, what social media platforms you're into, kind of what trends and stuff you're looking for as far as programming, so that it's attractive for things that y'all would want to come and do. Always just trying to stay abreast of all that. It's always challenging, but it's something I look forward to doing. And in a way, I've been here now a little over 8 years with Southern Miss, and in a way, it's always just kind of kept me connected to the university and kept me connected with I like to think the younger students. So even though I'm not a student anymore, it makes me feel like in a sense I am.
With being in the Payne Center, I know you said you had the rock climbing, racquetball.
Yes.
What What are the things in the paint center that offer students to come in, relax, and enjoy themselves?
Yes. So group fitness classes, that's something several people do take advantage of them, but I feel like it's far underutilized. Come and try it. You know, you've got everything from a yoga, we've got spin classes, boot camp style classes, there's meditation classes. If you just want to come and just relax, I mean, we can help you with that. Try all different types of things. No experience is necessary. So definitely take advantage of those with our instructors teaching you along the way. But we also have, we talked about our heated indoor swimming pool. So all year round you can come and jump in. We do teach swim lessons if that's something you're not comfortable with. We always have lifeguards on duty. And our intramural sports as well. You know, there's one of my favorite events is getting ready to come up, but that's Battleship. And that is actually in our pool too, but we put you in a canoe, and you think it's like the board game, but it's not. Put you in a canoe, and we give you a bucket. And so it's two people in one canoe against two people in another canoe. And 1, 2, 3, blow the whistle, go. And you want to see if you can fill your bucket and pour it in your opponent's ship, so to say, and sink them before they sink you. Now, it's all done in the shallow end, so you can stand up. You're not really going to sink, but you know what I mean. It's very little athletic ability, which I personally love, and it's a one-night commitment. So just some really fun opportunities to come and just relax and have some fun.
Okay. With exercise, you know, you don't know what route to go to, what exercising. So do you have any other trainers in there for the pain center?
We do. We have personal trainers that students can get linked up with. There is a small fee with those, but I can tell you it is the cheapest in the nation. And I mean that. We have researched it. It is by far the cheapest in the entire nation. But if you know, some people want to get linked in with a trainer just to learn how to use certain equipment, or just they want 1 or 2 visits just to really feel comfortable in the workout space, right? But those trainers can also just create a customized workout plan for you. So if you came in and said, look, can you just tell me what to do, write it all down, this is my goals, like help me, just what do I need to do, and then leave me alone, and then that's it. They can help you with that as well.
Within work studies, can you do work studies in the pain center?
You're talking about student employment?
Yes.
Yes, so you actually don't have to have any kind of work studies eligibility. We have plenty of student employment opportunities. We have probably a little over 120 student employee positions within our building. And so I like to say pretty much everything you see in the building is run by students. Now we supervise them as our professional staff, but we really like to depend on our students to develop those professional development skills and run the building. So you can swipe IDs, help people climb the rock wall, be a personal trainer, be a lifeguard, you know, work in the workout zone to make sure people use an equipment effectively, work in marketing, just like with me. And we train you. We train you to do those things. So we don't expect you to have that experience, but we want to give you the opportunity.
Okay. I heard around the gym there will be a 5K run. What's the talk on that?
All right. We actually have 2 coming up, but the one you probably heard about that's about to come up is our color run.
Yes.
Yes, that is happening April 15th. It's very popular. We've had it going on for, I was trying to think of this earlier, I think it's just been about 15 years this thing's been going on. And it's just like it implies, a colored powdered run. You run all through campus, and it's going to start out at Spirit Park, and you'll be running through stations where when you come through it, we're going to have people just dousing you with different colored powder. It'll get all over your clothes, so be prepared to get a little messy that day, but it makes it a lot of fun, and it's just a unique experience that, again, you probably haven't had an opportunity to do before and may not have again for a while. So encourage people to sign up and come and do that. So again, that's happening April 15th, and then if you're not available that day or if runs are your thing, the Glow Run, which is my personal favorite event, is happening coming up. It is a night run, a glow in the dark. That is going to be happening on April 27th. That's a Thursday evening. And that is free for students. We give out t-shirts. We have blacklight photo booths set up. Have a s'mores cookout at the end. We give you glow paint that you can put all over your body. Like it's a lot of fun.
Do you usually have things for the 5K runs?
Things meaning?
Like not things, but themes.
Themes. Oh, well, for our runs, we do. You know, there's a lot of 5K runs that happen on campus, and a lot of people will come to us as like just renting out our space. And so there might be like the Heart Walk would have like a walk space, or a sorority may have like a run with their charity. But those are just through our building. But when we put our runs on, like we always like to give them a cool theme. So like, yes, these are our 2 big ones that we run. They do both hit during the springtime. But they're both themed. Makes them a little more fun and accessible. So I like to point out you don't have to run them. Plenty of people walk. Plenty of people try to walk and jog and run a combination. It's whatever works for you. Just get out and get active.
Okay. I would love to do that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It really is. Give it a chance.
What was your best activity in the pain center?
Ooh. Well, it's all in what you're into. I mean, everybody kind of has their thing. I like to just really think of unique experiences that you're not going to be able to get other places. And doing some of these runs can be really unique to me, but have the opportunity to climb a rock wall, like that was something as a student I didn't have an opportunity to do, so that was a really unique thing that I could get involved in. But also something we haven't talked about that I think is really unique is our outdoor trips. We take outdoor trips with students. A lot of people don't know that because they're not happening inside the building.
Yeah.
But people sign up and go. We're getting ready to take people to go over to Florida to go see manatees. They're going to be swimming with manatees. How cool is that?
I would love
We
to
do
do
that over
that.
spring break. So like we take trips. There's usually like 2 or 3 trips every semester. We advertise them for the whole year at the beginning of the year, and it's never too late to sign up as long as it's before the trip. But yeah, come with us. Have those experiences. Go rock climbing with us outdoors, or go hiking on a trail. Go swim with those manatees, camping outdoors, whatever it may be. Take advantage of those moments. Meet some people. Don't feel like, if you can bring a friend with you, excellent. If you don't know somebody to come with you, I promise you're going to have a great time. We're going to make sure you meet lots of people.
Okay, I know there's like a Eagle escape room in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Or they're like, I've been to one before where it's like you go up in there, try to figure out some clues before before the time runs out.
Yep.
Is there like any different like detective games with being in the Eagle escape room?
So our escape room is called Eagle Escape. It's inside the Payne Center, and it is fairly new. We brought it in the fall. But we have different themes, and so it is a traditional escape room, as you would expect if you've been to another one, maybe in town or in another city that you may have been to. But it's legit, and we change the themes out from time to time. Right now we're going with the Creatures of the Night theme. It's with a haunted mansion, and not to give away too much, but it's a really cool theme. I will say it is in its last week currently, so if you have not been to it, it's $5 for students. You can sign up on our website online. Just search Southern Miss Campus Recreation to get that. But if you don't make it by this week, we will have a new theme that we are going to be launching right after spring break. And so stay tuned for that. It's going to be even better. We always try to improve every time we do them. But yeah, it's got lots of different puzzles. They always have lots of different puzzles. You're trying to get out in that hour and just see if you can crack the code, so to say, to make it out in time.
Okay. Luckily, I bring my friends and we enjoy and do that for the
Yes.
week. What are your best moments with being in the Payne Center?
Oh, I love working with and meeting with the different students, and sometimes that can be the hardest thing, is I hate when y'all graduate and you leave, and I've made these friendships essentially. I mean, like I just love seeing y'all come in and grow and work with us and use our programs and enjoy yourselves, and just being able to see that from an educator standpoint is just really rewarding. It's also, as I said, difficult because then I have to let you go, and I just have to wish you well. But it's my favorite part of it. It keeps me feeling young, but it also just validates what I'm doing day in and day out, and hope that the work that we're doing there, it's not rocket science, but hopefully it's making a difference and making people happy.
Do you want anything to change or update in the Payne Center?
I mean, just as long as you just continue to take care of what you have, I think we've got a very good facility. Of course, we're always striving to bring new things and listen to what students are looking for. So I do hope that we continue to be able to meet student need in that sense. I can't think of just any one thing that I just really, really, really wish we could get. But as student need is presented, like I would fully support being able to look into that and bringing it, and then just maintaining a high quality of what we have currently, keeping it at the level that we're accustomed to.
All right. Is there anything that we didn't cover that you would like to mention?
Well, just if you've not come by the Payne Center recently, come check it out. We actually have our, we call it No Pain, No Gain after the Payne Center. It's a fun little promotion going on in the spring semester. We launched it in January, but it will run until graduation, just before graduation, like that week. And if you come and log your visits, it's free. You just type in your W number when you come in the building. You get free prizes after 10 visits, 20 visits, and 30 visits. And we're talking free water bottles, free those clear bags you take with you to the sporting games. We've got dry fit t-shirts. We've got free pizza vouchers, free Moe's chips and queso, like all this stuff. We just want to reward you for making healthy decisions and making fitness a priority. Whatever that looks like to you. If it's climbing the rock wall, if it's playing a game of basketball, if it is going to the gym and working out on the cardio machines, whatever that is, get out, check it out. Again, you're not paying anything extra for it, so take advantage of it, and don't forget to log into that program so you can get rewarded along the way.
Okay. Hope everybody heard that on there. Thank you so much, April, for coming today and providing a voice to our Eagles.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Coming up, we got Jackson Howard recaps the USM versus Illinois baseball season in our news wrap.
The first 4 games of Southern Miss's 2023 campaign yielded a perfect record, but the Illinois series was anything but perfect. The Fighting Illini dominated Golden Eagle pitching all weekend, exploding for 35 runs across the weekend series. The Golden Eagles had only allowed 3 runs going into Friday. The bullpen was especially ineffective, as the relievers accounted for 25 of the 35 runs allowed, with 25 walks and 8 hit batters across the weekend. Here's what USM head coach Scott Berry had to say about the pitching.
Yeah, it's ugly. We've walked way too many people, given up way too many runs, and a lot of those runs were on the heels of those walks and hit batters. And that's not who we are. That's not who we've been.
A total of 15 different relievers took the field over the course of the 3 games, and only Nick Monaster on Saturday and Luke Trahan on Sunday were able to deliver solid outings. Speaking of Saturday, that was USM's only victory of the series in a thrilling 5-hour and 17-minute contest featuring 9 lead changes. After being dominated 13-5 the day before, the Golden Eagles walked it off in the 11th inning on a Carson Paytos single. The celebration would not last, though, as Illinois once again shellacked Southern Miss 9-4 on Sunday. All Barry could do was tip his cap to the Fighting Illini.
Honestly, the better team won this weekend. Now the 2 out of 3 games, they played really well. I think consistently their offense showed up every single day, and that was the difference.
Though you can hardly fault Southern Miss for not being able to match Illinois' 35 run total, there were plenty of opportunities wasted. In all, the Golden Eagles stranded 44 base runners over the weekend, including 18 on Saturday. Third baseman Danny Lynch was able to drive 9 runners home across the 3 games, but he said there is much more that the offense has to do going forward.
It's kind of been the story of the year so far. I feel like when we get punched in the mouth, we're really tough. We throw some punches back, but we've been waiting to get punched in the mouth a little too much.
The Golden Eagles are prepared for an all-out war this Tuesday as they eagerly await the in-state showdown against Mississippi State in Pearl. This is Jackson Howell reporting for the 4th Street Sports Show.
Producer Jalen Pegger and our assistant manager Kelsey Bowden, as well as our executive producer Miss Whitney Howard and our general manager Dr. Wilbur Martin. I'm your Wednesday show host Raven Payne. Stay Golden Eagles.
Sponsorship comes from Southern Beverage, your local Michelob Ultra distributor.